strength, agility, and shooting accuracy. This is Casualty Transport. Teams will carry a dummy on a stretcher 100 yards to their Jeep Wrangler vehicle where a simulated IED will go off. The civilian will then have to engage 3 targets downrange to eliminate the enemy threat before transporting the dummy as a team down to safety. The team that gets the injured principal to the safety zone in the quickest amount of time will come out on top.
Casualty Transport. There's a dummy up there on a stretcher. You guys are working in pairs. Get him down there as fast as you can. Fastest time wins.
There's 3 targets down there, just approximately 200 meters.
Deceptively simple course.
It's less about shooting and more about the entry. Getting down this hill and getting there.
Go at a pace so that he's not out of breath when he gets there to take the shot.
Now you have to get down behind your gun, control all of that, and try and hit a target at about almost 200 meters is what he was shooting at.
Look at the sights, don't concentrate on the target, take it slow, because every time you miss, just racks on time.
Ran out there, you know, we had talked about it before, where we were going to position ourselves on the litter. I have to take the head so that way I could extend my stride and take the brunt of the weight so that way he could have proper shot placement once we got down there.
But mentally, I mean, it did get to me. The smoke, getting in my eyes, getting in my mouth, I'm winded, and I'm breathing like crazy, so I'm watching my muzzle tilt.
I took a few seconds and just lit those dudes up.
An old man like me out there, a couple too many donuts. It was tough to get a good sight picture. My heart rate was screaming. I tried to use the hood as a rest, and he was helping me spot.
That's a hard shot to make, you know, some distance on some iron sights, your heart's racing. It takes a lot of training and time to get to where you can kind of just take that deep breath and knock your heart back down a little bit.
This week is the first time I've ever shot a rifle. That first hit, I was like, what? You know, like, and then the second, I was just like, I couldn't believe it was happening. It's all about being calm and breathing. He told me, you know, we're at this distance, you want to aim a little high, and it just worked.
I've never carried a stretcher before in my life, but I was concentrating on where I was stepping and keeping breathing.
What kills you when that dummy starts bouncing? There's no way I was stopping or dropping the dummy.
It's always better to stop and set the dummy down than drop it because you risk more injury to yourself.
30 meters from the finish line, my ankle just said no thank you. We plowed into the dirt. We got to back up and cross the line.
That dummy's heavy. After a while of running with it, you know, I just, my legs got tired and started to give out every couple feet. We switched positions in the front and then, you know, finally gave out one more time. And luckily at the end, Mike here was able to help pull it the rest of the way.
I mean, this is what we train to do, these kind of things. Obviously, cardio, shooting, getting your heart rate up and stuff like that.
We had a good, solid pace the whole way. We never really slowed down. And Paul made the shots count when he had to.
He didn't let me down. He stayed with me the whole time.
Keep going, sprint!
That's hard.
Sprint.
I'm really happy. I hope it is.
I think it went really well.
Reach deep down inside and keep digging, keep digging. A lot of people can just quit. He didn't quit, man. He kept going, so I got a good partner, that's for sure.
It takes serious endurance and will to navigate this 600-meter, 20-obstacle course. The teams will have to work in tandem to conquer the rope climbs, water obstacles, and much more on their way to the finish line. A solid test of patience, teamwork, and cooperation. The teams that work together will come out on top.